Welcome to Navy Paints, and in this video I'll be painting up this little abomination I've created. I've named him Specimen NP-83. With that, let's crack in. I've undercoated the model before painting with Vallejo's Hobby Spray White. This first colour here is Arid Earth from the Amyu painter. This is applied through my airbrush. With the paint, I've mixed in a couple of drops of Vallejo's Flow Improver. I've applied this paint under his chin and down the length of his underbelly. This is applied with the first coat. I've let that dry, and then I've come over with the second coat. This next colour here is Mars Red from the Amyu painter. It's applied in the exact same way as I did the Arid Earth. So just letting the first coat dry and just coming over with the second coat once that's done. If you're like me and you're not very good with the airbrush, you'll get some of this on the Arid Earth. That wasn't a big deal, as once I applied this paint, I just went back to the Arid Earth and reapplied the colour. Here I've come back in with the Arid Earth, just tidying up any mistakes. With the airbrushing down, now it's time to move on to a paintbrush. I've gone to Deep Blue from the Amyu painter. I've mixed in a little bit of water with this colour. And with this colour, I've just painted all the spines down his back, applying 2 coats along the way. To painting his eyes, I've gone with Vallejo's Game Colour Black. This is simply applied with 2 thin coats, letting the first coat dry before applying the second, and with that down, the eyes are done. I thought he was looking a bit plain and boring, so I've gone back to the deep blue in a smaller brush, and using the deep blue, I've painted on some random sized dots on his back, trying to avoid any uniform patterns, and doing this will help take away the dominance of the orange. For the legs, I've gone with Dark Stone from the Amyu painter. This is applied straight from the pot. This colour can sometimes be quite annoying, so if you've got another grey, probably go with that one. I actually do like this colour, so that's why I used it, but it is kind of tricky to work with. So in some areas of the legs, this took 3 to 4 thin coats. Also to note, this colour does dry with a gloss sheen to it. That happens with some of these Amyu painter colours, I'm not sure why. For this project, it actually worked in my favour. For these metal nodes sticking out of his body, I've gone with my trusty old Leadbelcher from Citadel. This is applied straight from the pot. As always with this colour, I've applied 2 thin coats, but I'll let the first coat dry before applying the second. For the teeth, I've gone with Basilisk Brown from the Amyu painter. This is applied in straight from the pot. I've applied a first coat, let that dry, and then gone over with the second. With all the base colours down, now I've gone over to Citadel's Carroburg Crimson. I've mixed this with water to about a 50-50 mix. I've applied a first coat to the model, let that dry thoroughly, and then gone over with the second coat. For the highlighting stage, I just used each of the previous colours, mixed in a little bit of Arid Earth with each of the colours, and gave each area a quick highlight with the corresponding mix. The only areas I didn't do this to was the eyes and the medals. For the pipes coming out of his neck and on his back, I've painted these with Greenskin from the Amyu painter. I've applied 2 coats of this colour, waiting for the first to dry before applying the second. Once the green had dried, I've given the wash of Carroburg Crimson. This is painted straight from the pot. When the wash had dried thoroughly, I went back to the Greenskin and gave each of the pipes a real quick highlight with this colour. And with that, the model is now finished. And here he is, ready to be experimented on. Thanks for watching Navy Paints. If you liked the video, please click the sub button or leave me a like. If there's anything you'd like to see in a future video, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch ya.